All right, so once either pathway activates factor 10, so 10, it joins with factor 5, right there, and as well as platelet phospholipids and calcium to make prothrombin activating complex. And this complex converts the prothrombin to the thrombin. And once again, I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, so I'm sorry if they sound wrong. So thrombin is important because it's an enzyme that converts fibrinogen into fibrin, which again is the clot-forming protein, so that's really important. And the thrombin can activate a lot of other factors in the pathways, but it mainly activates even more platelets, which causes just even more clotting. And then now, here is my step 4, the clot retraction. So when there's a clot retraction happens, and it's when the actin and myosin that are inside the platelets, kind of like we talked about earlier, these start to contract, causing blood clots to retract and condense. And the clot retraction decreases the size of the cut or gash by drawing the ends together. So that's kind of how that one works. And then within days of the clot formation, the plasmin, which is an enzyme, completely degrades the fibrin. And the fibrin, again, is the blood clotting protein. So it completely degrades that, and the fibrolysis dissolves the clot completely. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about plasmin, because I got a little confused on that part and where it comes from. So plasminogen, which is an inactive plasma protein, is made and released by the liver. And TPA, so now TPA is a molecule, and its full name is tissue plasminogen activator, and this molecule converts this plasminogen to plasmin. So when plasmin is present, the TPA speeds up the breakdown of the clots. And this can be used medically, like with patients who have heart attacks or strokes or anything like that. It helps break down those clots, basically. And then, so that's all for clot retraction. And then blood clot regulation. So if clots didn't go checked, we would get a lot of clots that we don't want. That could probably be fatal to us. So we have things like anticoagulants, and this is in the blood plasma, which restrict clot formation to only the damaged vessels. So basically it's not causing clots anywhere else but where it's needed. And then there's antithrombin, which are plasma proteins, and they work with heparin, and this deactivates the thrombin, which is, again, the enzyme that makes the fibrin, which makes the clots, basically. And then there's vitamin K. And vitamin K is just super important because the production of the clotting factors in the liver depends on vitamin K. That's how it's made. And so I think that's all I have. Thanks for watching this, and I'm sorry again about killing all those words. And if something sounds wrong, just let me know, because we all want to get it right.